joining us.
Por el año por ti.
And hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks and Arizona.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Kansas Jayhawks. We've got Oubre, and it's Gaines in at the 5, home in the paint.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies.
He's rocking the Far Cry.
What it means to be a student athlete.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Are they not a title contender?
And the Jayhawks do a great job in recruiting talent. All sorts of players have come through Kansas and found success.
Yeah, and you know they develop not only the stars like Paul Pierce or Andrew Wiggins, but role players too, guys that have made a living in the NBA as fitting into roles. Mario Chalmers and Nick Collison come to mind.
And that'll be Kansas's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Jayhawks able to keep the ball here. Six to shoot. Lee passes to Gaines. Off the left rim and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Freak. Terry covering. And that one's good. Freak.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Arizona on D.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Inside. Mitchell's shot is good.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And the Jayhawks with possession. It's a 5-point game. Oubre sets the screen for Lee. It's hauled in by Arizona.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Here's Duncan.
Thank you.
No luck. So Arizona will take it the other way.
Thank you.
Johnson kicks to Freak. No good. Good work defensively by Terry. Kansas trails by 5.
Yeah, you can.
Clark, some tough offensive sets.
can
They
write
want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a
Is it on
basket just to
YouTube?
regain some momentum.
Yeah, you can comment.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
You can
Maximum
type in "Hey
force
Dad"
on
and
that dunk.
"How you doing?" and
I'm watching it right now, Dad. Did you see the first ball with the pilot
you just said it like that.
Spaghetti? Oh.
And so here's Kansas. They trail by 9 points.
Boy, Arizona has had a lot of outstanding players in the NBA at all positions. For a while, they were known as a guard factory, and rightly so. Plenty of the outstanding guards have played in Wildcat jerseys.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, they've got Duncan, and it's Lee in at the point.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
To the left side wing. Here's Duncan. And again, Kansas with the triple.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. And the shot no good, a bit short. And the Jayhawks with
Is that your
possession.
dad singing?
They're on a 10-2 run here.
It's the radio in the car.
Oubre kicks it to Gaines.
This guy's like driving me.
Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Driving my dad to safety.
Here's Freak. Terry grabs the board. With 2 seconds left. Cannot hit.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Freak, he's in at point guard. Mitchell is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Kansas, we've got Oubre, and it's Terry in at the 4 spot.
That's a 4 power. Place is a 4 power.
Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Duncan misses.
I'm watching it.
Arizona leading by 3.
And with Arizona, you know they are going to be competitive year in and year out. They do a great job of recruiting, and they always seem to field a team ready to make a deep run in the tournament. Just a very consistent program.
Now here's Lee following the miss by Freak, and it's Duncan penetrating, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right
when
here.
you start off in the career, you start off
Key
in
word
high
with
school,
Arizona, Clark,
and then you
is
work your way up
consistency.
to
Always in the
college,
tournament,
and if
usually
good
make it
enough
a
in
few reps.
college,
Yeah, and typically
you
there's a
get
top seed
drafted.
is
If
why
you
they
don't
do
get
that.
drafted,
Since
you start
85,
out in
Arizona's only missed the tournament
like
one
minor
time.
league of basketball.
No, I don't think real. I just want to get because
So do I. So do I. Kind of sucks how they did it, but it's fun. At least it makes it challenging. At least.
Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas Jayhawks pro.
Sitting down. Now he's about to come back in. There he is.
23.
Freak with it.
13.
Here's the three. Shot is no good. And Kansas the other way now. Well, on the topic of Will Chamberlain's draft was under that territorial right, which was why he wasn't first overall. But if you add him to the list, that would make 3 total Jayhawks taken number 1, Greg.
Yeah, along with Danny Manning and also Andrew Wiggins being the overall number 1 selection. I mean, the Jayhawks have had a ton of talent, though, in the lottery over the course of their history.
Yeah.
This school has
I
produced
should have gotten
tremendous
FIFA.
talent year in and year out.
Yeah,
Like Paul Pierce.
I like FIFA.
Taking a look at Arizona. He's in at the point.
When I got paid,
Hollis Jefferson is out there.
whatever little bit of
And it's
money that
Johnson,
I
and it's Lewis, and it's
have, and I had some, and my son's mom bought me a game. Oh, I finally made one. Don't know why you're
And Greg, you
jigging
can see
for
it
it.
in this game. I mean, we're
You're
all a
almost
product
losing.
of where we've been, our environment, our experiences.
Nah.
And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time
Yes.
have come from the projects like Freak.
Yes.
And he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And here is Lee following the three-pointer by Freak. The try by Lee. And he gets it to go.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
You got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Patience.
And the Jayhawks making a change here. Duncan's
Taking
checked
early
in.
threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the
1:30
issue
left
too
in the
much.
second half. Lee, and he banks that one home.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Freak kicks to Lewis. Again, Arizona.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
There's 1:17 left in the second half. They grab their own miss. Oubre. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And so he makes both from the line.
Those free throws edge them a little closer. A couple of stops on defense, and they might not be down for long. One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Now the pass to Johnson. Mitchell dishes to Johnson. Yes!
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second half. Lee outside to the inside. Gaines kicks to Lee from deep. It's hauled in by Arizona, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Here's Freak, and an intentional foul right there.
I'm gonna kill you!
20 seconds left to play in the second half. And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line, Arizona. Freak. 2 shots.
And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Now here's Oubre. He's guarded closely. Nails it. And that's an intentional foul.
Shooting for the Wildcats. Free. Taking 2 shots.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that misses, and no second shot coming to him this time. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
So Arizona wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports.